Subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications for the latest updates. Latest on Tropical Storm Fay, which is now inland in New Jersey, coming towards New York City as we speak right now. Although the center is pretty bare and the worst impacts are already well inland. 45 miles an hour maximum sustained winds right now with a minimum pressure of 1,000 millibars as of 9 p.m. Eastern this July the 10th. Storm's currently at 40.1 degrees north, 74.3 degrees west, a stage 1 on the CDPS scale. Minor damage still possible on top of what's already happened. Like I said already, the worst impacts are gone as convection fades inland and winds begin to die down. Distance in miles from land right now: Trenton 21 miles, Newark and New York City 30 and 39 respectively. They're pretty much right next to each other. Bridgeport in Connecticut is 82 miles away, and Poughkeepsie, as you get upstate New York towards the track of the storm, is 97 miles away right now. There are warnings in effect. Those tropical storm force winds could still be felt along coastal areas throughout tonight. The strongest winds as the storm moves inland will remain along the coastline. From Great Egg Inlet, New Jersey to Watch Hill, Rhode Island, including Long Island and Long Island Sound. That's basically parts of New Jersey all the way up to the Connecticut-Rhode Island border, including all of Long Island. You can see the model run here, the GFS showing the precipitation and cloud cover, kind of the general energy, is already mostly away as the model run starts, and it will continue to do so. We should be seeing some clear skies tomorrow morning in much of southern New England and northern mid-Atlantic regions, with potential threats for some thunderstorms or rain later in the day tomorrow. But in general, disturbances from Fay, other than some wind that'll be occurring through the rest of the evening into the night, are mostly gone already. The main threat for the storm in terms of where we could see some potential limited heavier rainfall totals now is further up into upstate New York and parts of New England that haven't already seen some rain come through. Sea surface temperatures you can see right here, 25 degrees. If that were to matter, the storm's inland now, so this kind of slides obsolete. But convection was popping up over the Gulf Stream, and those waters were at the 29s earlier. Here's the forecast from the GFS. You can kind of see those tropical storm force winds at the very start, a sliver of green on the coastline, but those fade away pretty quickly. The only other things to really mention is potential for a little disturbance out towards the Azores as we head further out into the forecast time period. But even then, the odds of development for that are pretty low, and there won't be too many land impacts related to that. Actually, none, if you want me to say that accurately at all. Like I said also, general disturbances could be coming through the mid-Atlantic and northeast states that just got hit by Fay again tomorrow, but again, nothing too significant. Taking the tropical storm force winds going forward. Trenton, 17% right now because it's too far to the west of the storm. There isn't any winds to the southwestern quadrant, so anywhere north of the storm inland is already in the clear. Newark, 60%, New York City, 75%, Bridgeport, 69%, and Poughkeepsie, 32% there. As you get inland, the odds will decrease. Here's a basic imagery showing potential wind swath for the storm, limited mostly coastal areas, and this is actually, a bit dated by 6 to 12 hours. But the main areas to look for if you want to see tropical storm force sustained winds will be along coastal Connecticut and Long Island through tonight as the storm moves inland. Those strongest storms that will keep it as a tropical storm for at least a few more hours will be occurring on those coastal areas or out to sea, not over too much land. And here's the rain swath, a bit outdated, 1 to 2 inches still possible as we get up towards upstate New York, but nothing too serious really left, as you can see with the general convection really dying off and disassociated with the center. Keep in mind, the center of the storm is south of New York City still, but all the main convection with it is starting to fade away up towards upstate New York. It's closer to Buffalo than it is to New York City right now, is where the main convection is, believe it or not, and you have a little bit of convection associated with the storm flaring up over the Gulf Stream. That'll wrap it up for this update. Subscribe for more content from us. Stay safe. Hopefully you weren't impacted too severely, and stay tuned for more. You can follow us on our outlets, force13.com for web articles and the live cyclone tracker. You can also find us here on YouTube. If you're not watching here already, make sure to subscribe. We're also on Facebook. It's Force13 to find our latest posts there. And we're also on Twitter. It's @Force13 to ask us a question on that platform. You can also help the project become even better by becoming a patron. More information can be found at patreon.com/force13, or you can become an ultimate fan right here on YouTube for perks and to directly support the project and our future endeavors in these times. You can also find us on Discord to communicate with us on our Discord server. Link is in the description below, and you can message Fool13 at extension 9094.